This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
I'm really financially strapped. It sucks. I don't like living like this paycheck to paycheck, but it happens, and there's not much I can do about it. In time, I like to think that DSP gaming will grow to a point where this will not be an ongoing issue anymore, but it's just my reality right now, okay? This weekend, I have 2 large bills. One is clearing today, which is my internet bill, and then Monday, it looks like my condo dues are going to clear. That's a lot of money between the 2 of them. And then I need to have funds for Wednesday, my day off, which is when I go grocery shopping, I run errands, my wife and I try to have a meal together outside of the home for one time a week rather than having to eat at home and cook every day all week. So, basically, here's the deal. I'm not asking for anything above and beyond at all, alright? I'm not. I'm saying is if you're someone who watches my content, someone who is already planning on possibly contributing to my content today in any way, alright? And if you have a choice to decide, hey, I'd like to support Phil, how should I support him? Please tip me. Why tipping? Because when you tip me, those are funds I get right now, and I can directly put towards the bills I need to play this weekend and my day off on Wednesday. And that is 100% where any tips that I raise are going this week. I don't give a fuck what any other idiot on the internet says. They're all lying fucking morons. All the money is going towards my financial responsibilities, okay? And I do need help with it. Because if I don't raise enough, then what do I do on my day off, right? I don't have enough to run my errands and buy groceries for the week, and then, you know, it is what it is, but it sucks, right? So, that's the deal. So, again, not asking for anything crazy over the top special, not asking for anyone to empty their freaking wallets and pockets and go beyond your means. What I'm saying is, I regularly get support on my streams anyway. If you were choosing to do that this weekend, please tip me if you can. That's what's going to help me the most. And even if that means foregoing other methods of support, like a super chat, a super sticker, or a membership this weekend, in order to help me out in the short term, please do that. Please tip instead.
Help! Email just did a $100 tip, guys. I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look. It's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that?
Enough is enough. Mr. Kojima absolutely positively has the right to stand up for himself, and in this case, he should. I want him to fucking destroy whoever misreported that he assassinated the former prime minister. That is the most irresponsible, disgusting fucking thing you could do for personal gain, and they should pay for it in whatever legal way possible. And that's my opinion on the subject. Maybe you completely disagree, and that's okay, but I've had enough of this bullshit. It was not a mistake. It was an actual effort to get personal gain without caring if you hurt someone in the process. I hate people like that. How many times do I criticize these drama YouTubers and content creators? Oh, I'll just put anything out there. Rumor and speculation. None of it is factually vetted, but they get a life out of it. They actually make money and a job out. You don't deserve to fucking exist. It doesn't matter if you intended it to be right or wrong. Oh, even if it's a mistake. You could ruin a guy's life and reputation. You could have people who look at the pictures of Kojima and think that he's a villain and try to kill him because they think that he murdered the prime minister. No, it's not okay anymore. It's not okay anymore just because it was on the internet. Fuck this shit. I am 1,000,000% on the side of Hideo Kojima on this one. He has the legal right to destroy these who have now dragged him through the mud for no good reason. Sorry. I got a little personal there. I got a little excited. Maybe it's because I've been through this before, and maybe I haven't been accused of murdering anyone, but I think I've had some personal experience with something like this before, so it kind of gets me emotional.
He's like, blah, 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 blah. Shut up. You boring bastard. Jeez.
Knowing Matthew would have to live with the results of his actions for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
The actor says to this day, the crash and the lives lost still haunt him.
Like, what happened? What could cause you to have that kind of a situation? Amazing that this is the first thing we're doing. For those who don't know, I got into a really serious car accident when I was in high school, okay? And No, I wasn't driving a fucking sports car or anything. But what happened to me was, I was driving my car. I had just gotten onto, not a highway, but they called it like an expressway, a parkway. It's only a 2-lane road, but people drive on this thing really, really fast, okay? So I had gotten onto the road. Now, I'm not intoxicated. I'm not in drugs or anything. I'm paying attention. In fact, if anything, I was basically overly paying attention. I got on, and as I was getting on to the highway, I decided I was going to lane change left to get into the faster lane, because I was going to be driving for a while, several exits before I got off. So I go to lane change left, I signal and everything. As I'm going to the left lane, this guy is flying. I mean, he had to be going, no exaggeration, like 100 miles an hour. He's coming up so fast on me. He's definitely going to rear end me. So I said, oh shit, and I swerved back into the right lane. I had been lane changing, and I swerved back into the right lane to get out of his way. He flies by me. Like so fucking fast, narrowly missing me. But I overcompensate. And when I overcompensate, I hit the right barrier, which sends my car bouncing like a pinball from one side of this expressway to the other. The problem is this is not a big road. It's only a 2-lane road. So it goes bing, 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 and then eventually flies off into, there's an overpass of a bridge, and I fly into the side of this overpass, and my car gets completely fucking totaled. I walked away with a completely burnt side of my face because my airbag had deployed, and it burnt the entire left side of my face. So I had all this fucked up flesh and also like all this cuts and stuff on my face. So I looked hideous. But thank God the airbag went off, because if it hadn't, I would have died. My door had impacted to where my head was. So if the airbag hadn't stopped my forward movement, my head would have went into the door and I would have died. Okay? My passenger, who was my friend at the time, completely unscathed. The only thing that happened to him, his glasses flew off his eyeball, or his head, and flew into the woods. So he lost his glasses. But outside of that, he literally never had an issue at all. Okay?
But, dude, narrowly died. Like barely survived, okay? Things that never happened by Phil. Oh, yeah? Things that never happened? These things did happen.
Probably like 3 beers, and I'm driving home buzzed, and it starts snowing. Okay? Snowing. And I'm on the highway in snow, buzzed, trying to drive home. And it was fucking terrifying. Terrifying, because I did not have full control of that vehicle in snow. Alright? And I remember getting home, and I was like covered in sweat, my whole body from head to toe, because I thought I was going to kill myself driving home. I nearly made it, I felt. And after that, I said, I'm not fucking not doing this anymore. You know, it's just not worth it. And I remember there was one other time that I went to a restaurant or bar with my coworkers, and I told them I'm not drinking. I said, I'll have some apps or whatever, you know, I'll have some of these wings or whatever. I can't have any, I can't do this. It's ridiculous, you know? So, and then since then, I refuse. I'm not going to go out and drink and drive. That's fucked up. It's too much of a risk. For what? For what? What is the point? If you're supporting the content today, thank you for everyone who has. If we hit that $200 tips goal, what's going to happen is after Feasting with the King, we're going to do a hot swap. You're going to vote on a second hat for me to wear instead of just the cowboy hat, okay? And if we get $250 in tips today, then I'll do a vest swap as well after Feasting with the King. Reminder, this is the only stream I'm doing today. I'm not doing a second night stream, so that's why the goals are, you know, higher than just the 150. I am trying to basically make up for the fact that there's no second stream tonight. If you are supporting the content, thank you. Any support is appreciated. In particular, tips would help a ton right now. I need to pay 2 large bills, and then also my day off is Wednesday. So if you have a choice, I want to support Phil's stream, I like it today, please tip if you can. Okay, I'm not asking for anything crazy, nothing beyond your means. I'm just saying, if you're already going to support and you have a choice to choose, if you could tip me, I would really appreciate that, okay?
Tips. Ayúdame! Ayúdame, por favor! Kevin tipped $100.
And he has the following to say, so listen up. Hey, Phil, please don't count this towards your tips goal. Now, the reason I assume he's saying that is because the controversy around this was that over a week ago when I was finishing up Skyrim, he had said to Malcolm in the chat that he was going to pledge the same amount of tip as Malcolm, and then Malcolm tipped and he never did, and then Malcolm got very upset with him because he left and basically had not really been seen since then. So what I'm assuming is this is the tip that he had promised Malcolm he was going to do back then, and now he's doing it, and because this tip was supposed to be a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. He doesn't want it to count towards today's goals because technically it should have been, you know, in the past. That's what I'm assuming. I'm just assuming. Trying to give you guys a little bit of perspective here, okay?
I have no complaints. It was a really awesome time with you guys, and I want to thank you all for that. I'll see you all in the morning. Sound good? Everyone, please have a good night. I'll see you all in the AM. Peace out, and have a good evening. Later. Let's bust out our mobile phones, and let's get ready to play mobile games. There's still this back here, and it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.